Let's start with the feet wide. We're gonna wake up the hips and we'll step the hands to your hips, circle your hips. Big, slow hip circles. Just noticing how the hips feel. And reverse. We'll come back to center, equal weight on both feet. We're gonna fold at your hips and knees, take a wide-legged squat, and then stand back up. Send the hips back as you bend, and hips come over the heels as you stand. Let's come down one more time. And we're gonna shift our weight from one leg to the other. More weight into one leg, more weight into the other leg. Back to center and stand all the way up. Let's walk the feet in, heels under your hips. We'll take some big arm circles, reach forward and up, back behind you and down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach back and down. One more. Hands to your thighs. We'll slide your right hand down, let your head tip over. Exhale, use your abdominals to restack. Other way, inhale, over. Exhale, navel to spine and get tall. Equal weight on both feet. One more each side. Squeeze your abdominals to your spine. All the way up, and we're going to shift our weight forward into your toes and shift back toward the heels. Just rocking that weight forward and back. Moving at the ankles. Lean. And just notice the muscles that contract to catch you. Now even weight between the front and backs of your feet. Shift your weight over to one leg. We'll pick up the other leg and balance. If you want to add more challenge, you can slowly move your head and eyes to look around the room as if following a fly around the room. And we'll switch legs. Even weight between the front and back of your foot. Collarbones wide, navel to spine. You can keep the head and eyes fixed in one place, or you can move your head and eyes to look around the room. Let's stand on two legs. Feet sit spine distance apart. We're gonna fold at your hips and knees and stand up. So same thing as before, but now we're in a narrower stance. Track your knees over your toes. Sending the hips back as you squat. Hips forward over the feet as you stand. All right, we're gonna add the arms. So you're gonna reach your arms forward as you sit back. Arms down as you stand. Lift the arms up next to your head and then down. Three more. Squat down one more time. We'll hold that squat. Take one arm backward, keep the other arm forward, and now switch. Scissor the arms. Switch and lift your arms up. Getting some movement in the shoulders. A little bit of work in your back, your upper and mid back. Now reach both arms forward, and we're going to circle the arms out and back. Come down and forward. Big circle. Out and back. Down and forward. One more. And then reverse. Big circle around. Last one. And we'll stand all the way up. All right, let's step back or turn to the side. Make sure you have some space in front of you. Feet sit bone distance or wider. And we're gonna fold at your hips and knees, come through a squat all the way down to the floor, and we'll walk out to a plank. Hold for a breath or take a little push up. And then bend your knees, walk your hands toward your feet. Come through your squat and stand. And again at your own pace. Two more. Okay, and we'll stand all the way up. All right, we're gonna do some single leg work, so you're welcome to hold on to something for balance. So we'll stand on one leg, we're gonna bend the other knee to about 90 degrees. We're gonna stabilize your pelvis. So we're gonna take a circle with this knee. You're gonna take your leg forward and then out to the side. Bring that knee behind you and down. And again, forward, out to the side, back behind you, and then down. Trying to keep the pelvis stable. One more in this direction. And then we'll reverse. Two more. Okay, and we'll switch legs. Bend the other knee to about 90 degrees. And we're gonna start by taking that knee forward, out to the side, back behind you, and down. Trying to keep the pelvis stable, level, but also a little bit of pelvic tuck as you bring that knee backward. How big a circle can you make with that knee without moving your pelvis? And we'll reverse. Last two. All right, and we'll stand on 2 feet, legs together if possible. And we're gonna slowly lift your heels and lower. Waking up the calves, lift and lower. Lower with control, coming down slowly. Press all of your toes into the floor. especially the big toes, the big toe ball. 3 more. Okay, and let's come down to sitting. All right, let's hold on behind your thighs, legs together, collarbones wide, and we're gonna hinge back. Press your feet down, and then lift up to come forward. Keeping the back straight, hinge, inhale. Exhale, zip up through midline, inner thighs, pelvic floor, and abdominals. You can keep your hands on your thighs for support, or you can let go for a little more work. Press your feet down. 3 more. Let's hinge back and hold. Turn the palms down, pump for hundreds. Inhale for 5 arm pumps, exhale for 5 arm pumps. Like you're slapping water with your palms, collarbones wide. Hug your abdominals around your spine. Option to lift 1 foot up. Option to switch legs. Option to lift both legs. And we'll set the feet down. Let's come to a Z sit. One leg back, 1 foot up in front of you. We'll point the foot that's back. Take 1 hand to the floor, 1 hand to your hip, and we're gonna move that hip that you're holding. You're gonna roll that hip forward, back, and down. Just exploring how far you can go without any knee or hip pain. Two more. And we'll find the place in between. All right, let's flex that foot behind you now, and we're gonna lift that knee and lower. Knee up and down without letting that hip roll back. Three more here. And now we'll internally rotate. Press your knee down, lift your foot up. Or try to lift your foot up. Three more. Okay, now we'll lift that whole leg up, lower the whole leg down. Lift and lower the whole thing. Navel to spine. You can keep your hand on the floor or lift it off the floor for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg down. We're gonna come down to your forearm, down to your elbow. We're gonna take some big arm circles with your free arm, reaching overhead behind you and down and forward. 1 more here. Reverse. Big yawn for your shoulder, for your ribs and chest. Last one. All right, you can take your hand to your hip or behind your head. We're gonna extend the top leg out. Long line from your head out through your foot. Lift up through your side ribs. You're gonna keep that lift as you lift and lower your leg. So without letting your ribs slump down. Lift up as you lift your leg. So it's gonna limit how high you can lift your leg. Won't go very high. Let's hold that leg up. Now we'll take it forward and back. Stable pelvis. Keep lifting through your ribs. Lifting up out of your waist. Now take that leg forward. We'll keep it in front of you. Tap the floor and lift. Tap the floor and lift. Keep lifting through those side ribs. 2 more. And we'll bend the knee. Let's take both knees back, heels in line with your tailbone. Again, hand can be behind your head or hand on your hip. And we're gonna lift your pelvis up. And then lower your pelvis down with control. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, slow. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. This time we'll lift and hold. Stay and breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. And let's take your legs forward. We'll come to sitting. You can have any position in your legs. All right. And we're going to gently drop your chest down, or chin down to your chest. And then we're going to gently roll your head over to one side. Lower down, chin to chest, and roll to the other side. So nice and easy. Continue at your own pace. Stretching the back and sides of your neck. All right, draw your chin down to your chest. And very gently roll your neck back up tall. Take some big shoulder rolls, a little bit in each direction. All right, no, let's go to the other side. So we'll come to our second side Z-sit. So we'll point one foot behind you, take the other foot in front of you, hand to the floor, hand to your hip, and we're gonna roll your hip forward, back and down. Up and forward, back and down. Just exploring your range of motion in this hip. Three more. Bring your pelvis right in between those, square your hips forward. We're gonna flex the foot behind you, lift and lower that knee without rolling your hip back. You can leave your hand on the floor or take it off the floor. Navel to spine. Two more. We'll keep your knee down, lift the back foot and lower. Internally rotating that leg. It's a small movement, if any movement. Three more. And now we'll lift that whole leg up and lower down. Whole leg up and down. Four more. Lower down. Let's come down to your forearm. And we'll take some big circles of your free arm. Big yawn for your shoulder, your chest and ribs. And reverse. You can take that hand to your hip or hand behind your head. We're going to straighten out the top leg. Lift your side ribs up. Keep that lift as you lift your leg up and down. Hold that leg up a little forward and back. Stabilize your pelvis. Keep lifting through your side ribs, through your waist. Take that leg forward, and now tap your toes to the floor, lift up. Tap and lift. Keep lifting the ribs, lifting the torso. 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll bend that knee, bring your legs together, and let's bring both heels back in line with your tailbone. Again, hand can be behind your head or hand to your hip. And we're gonna lift your pelvis up. Inhale, lower with control. So up and down really slowly here. This time we'll lift up and hold it. Stay and breathe for the count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips. Come on up to sitting. Any sitting position that's comfortable for your hips and legs. We'll grab onto the weights now. Lighter weights if you've got them. Elbows to your waist, palms up. Little squeeze in the shoulder blades. And we're gonna rotate the arms out, in and forward. Rotating your upper arm bones within your shoulder sockets. Stabilize your shoulder blades. Option to add a head turn. Little neck stretch, only if it feels good to you. Four more. All right, let's set one weight down. You could do this with one weight or 2 weights. We're gonna try it with 1 today. Arms up. We'll hold that weight with one hand, or one weight with both hands. You're gonna bend behind your head and lift up. Bend and press here, working the triceps. You could do this with 2 weights if you want. Getting taller as you lift up. Four more. Okay, and we'll bring the arms down. We're gonna keep this one weight. We'll bring the feet in front of you, feet down, knees together, and we're gonna straighten the arms, holding that weight, or you could do it without weights. We're gonna hinge back, squeeze your knees together, and take a little twist. Back to center and twist. Center. Leaning back just a little bit. Press your feet down, squeeze those knees. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's lay down onto your back. Okay, let's take your hands to your ribs, the front or side ribs, or you could just think about those parts of your ribs. And we're gonna do some breathing here. Inhale, spread your ribs wide into the sides of your shirt, into the sides of the room. And very slowly narrow your ribs, breathing out. Breathe all the air out of your lungs. Inhale, widen your ribs as much as you can. Slowly exhale. Narrow your ribs, contract your abdominals toward the end of your exhale. Inhale, wide ribs, wide back. And breathe out. Narrow the ribs, squeeze those ribs together in the front. 3 more. Knit your ribs together in the front. Contract your abdominals down toward your spine and maintain that engagement now. Arms down by your sides. Walk your legs to tabletop. And now imprint. Press your lower back down. Curl your tailbone slightly up. Maintain all of that engagement and positioning as we lower one foot down. Tap the floor. Exhale, lift. And switch. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Toe taps. Keep that imprint of your spine. Knit your ribs together. One more each leg. Legs to tabletop. Take your arms out to the sides. Squeeze your knees together, deepen your abdominals, and now tip your knees over to the right. Inhale. Exhale, deepen your abdominals to roll back to center. And switch. Inhale, tip over. Exhale, navel down to bring your knees up. Continue at your own pace. Keep both shoulder blades glued to the mat, glued to the floor. Belly button down to bring your knees up. Last one each side. Now we're going to straighten your legs up to the ceiling. Take your hands behind your head, underneath your head. We're going to keep the head down, but lift your elbows up into your peripheral vision. Tuck your chin, press your head down into your hands, and press your hands slightly up into your head. So you have that reciprocal pressure, and maybe you just barely float your head off the floor. All right, keep pressing head into hands, hands into head. Maintain that imprint, and we're going to take one leg forward. Exhale, lift. And switch. Inhale, lower. Exhale, navel down to lift up. One more each leg. And now both legs. Inhale forward just a little bit. Exhale, lift. So smaller range of motion with both legs. Tuck your chin. Deepen your abdominals, no arching in your back. If your back arches, you've gone too far with the legs, or you need to engage your abdominals more, or both. 2 more. And we'll set the feet down, step your feet out wide, open your arms to the sides, and gently sway your knees side to side. Step the feet a little closer together. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. So we're going to have that knee open. And then lift your left leg up. We'll reach the arms through and around the back of your left thigh. And then lower your head down. So we're just taking a pure form of stretch. 3 more deep breaths. Press your tailbone down, press your shoulders down. And we'll switch. Ankle over thigh. You can bring that leg to tabletop or reach through and grab on behind your thigh. 2 more breaths. And we'll release that stretch. We'll step your feet down. We're going to do a little bit of bridging here. Shoulder blades flat against the floor, feet sit bone distance apart, and press your arms down, tuck your chin. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl your pelvis up. Equal weight through the heels, toes, ball of the foot, and then slowly lower down with control. Keep pressing down through your arms, tuck your chin, and make any adjustments that you need to. Inhale, prepare. Exhale to lift your pelvis. Find that long line from your head out through the shoulders. Nope, from your head out through your knees. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lower down with control. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, navel to spine and lift your pelvis. Even weight through the feet, shoulders, the arms. Hold, breathe in. Exhale to come down. Adding to this, inhale at the bottom. Exhale, lift your pelvis up. And now keep your pelvis level, your hip bones level, and keep your thigh bones level. And we're gonna straighten one leg, keeping the thighs level with each other. Bend that knee, step down, and switch. So we're essentially keeping the thigh bones stable and just moving that lower leg, and switch again. Keep lifting the pelvis. One more each leg. Both feet down and lower your pelvis down. Okay, adding to that. Take a deep breath in, press your arms and shoulders down. Exhale, lift your pelvis up. Level the hips. Now, let's extend your right leg. Thighs are level with each other to start. Now we're gonna lower that leg down about 2 inches and lift it back up. Down 2 inches and back up. Keeping the right hip lifted as you take that leg down. One more. Step your feet down and lower your pelvis. Come down and take a moment. Take a rest. All right, and we'll do that on the other side. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, contract your abdominals, lift your pelvis up. Extend your left leg now. Start with the thighs level, and now take that leg down about 2 inches and back up. A little low, lower, and back up. Just back up to that level place with the thighs. Lift the left hip, one more. And we'll step down and come all the way down. Hug your knees into your chest or take any stretch that feels good to you. You're welcome to rock the knees side to side. Make little circles or stir your knees, stir your legs within your hip sockets. All right, let's come up to quadruped. So we're gonna come to hands and knees. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. And spread your fingers wide. All right, we're gonna do a little spinal movement. Inhale, lift your head, lift your tailbone, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, round your back, tuck your head, tuck your pelvis, push down through the hands and shins. Again, inhale, extend, collarbones wide, sits bones wide. Exhale, round, forehead to pubic bone, lift your belly button, tuck your chin. Inhale, extend, squeeze the muscles in the back to open up the front. And then reverse, squeeze the muscles in the front to open up the back. 2 more at your own pace. Now find your neutral spine, your long flat back. Keep the spine stable. Take your right arm forward and your left leg back. We'll hold for 3 breaths. Bring your hand and knee back down. Lengthen your spine, lift your abdominals, other side, left arm, right leg. Lift up out of your right shoulder, lengthen from your head out through the back toes. Lift your abdominals. Bring your hand and knee back down. Let's grab a weight with your right hand. And we're gonna take that arm straight back, next to your hip, next to your butt. And you're gonna bend that arm and press back. Tricep press. Lift up out of your left shoulder, lengthen the sides of your neck. Head in line with your spine. Option to extend the left leg behind you for a little added balance work. Five, 4, and we'll come down and switch. Hold the weight with your left hand, bring that arm straight back. Bend and press, tricep press. Lift up out of your right shoulder. Keep your head in line with your spine. Option to extend the right leg behind you. Four more. And we'll set that weight down. Okay, we're gonna step 1 foot forward. We'll come to a half kneel, a high half kneel, proposal-like position. And let's hold the weights here. 1 for each hand. Find a little pelvic tuck, collarbones wide, and we're gonna do some bicep curls here. If you want to challenge your balance, you can slowly turn your head from one side to the other. Three more with the arms. And let's switch legs. Same thing, other side. All right, little pelvic tuck, collarbones wide, bicep curl. You can keep your head and eyes fixed forward, or you can move your head and eyes to look around the room. Three more. And we'll release and come down. Set those weights off to the side. Let's come all the way down, belly down on the mat, on the floor. And we'll stack your right palm on top of your left. Rest your forehead onto your right hand. Press down through the tops of your feet. Find a little pelvic tuck, so press your pubic bone down. Lift your belly button to lengthen your lower back, aiming your tailbone down at your heels or at your inner thighs. Now you're going to keep your forehead connected to your right hand, and we'll keep the shape of your right arm. You're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, we're going to lift the right arm up, keeping that shape. You'll lift your head as well. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, slowly lower down. Twice more. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, float the right arm with your forehead. Lift your belly button. Stay for your inhale. Reach the crown of your head forward. Exhale, slowly lower down. Last one. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, floating up. Lift your hand, your elbow, and your head. Stay for your inhale. Lift your abdominals. Exhale, lengthen and lower. And now we'll switch. Left over right. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, float the left arm with your forehead. Shoulders away from your neck and ears. Lengthen your lower back. Exhale to come down. So we're moving on our exhales. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift. Hold, lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. One more. Lift your abdominals as you lift the arm. Keep the feet down. Exhale to lower. Now both arms. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, float both arms with your forehead. Keep the feet down. Lift the belly button up. Stay for your inhale. Exhale, lower with control. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, floating up. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lower. Find a little more pelvic tuck. Lengthen your lower back. Last one. Inhale, prepare. Exhale to float up. Now we're going to stay here. Reach your arms out to the sides. Little circles of your arms. Small circles. You could make it a little bit bigger if you'd like. Keep pressing the feet down, lifting the belly button up. Elongate your lower back. Reverse those circles. Lengthen the sides of your neck. And now we'll windmill. One arm forward, one arm backward. And switch. Circling out to switch. Keep pressing the feet down, lifting the belly button up, trying to hollow out your belly. The purpose of which is to lengthen and protect your lower back. Lower back should not be working. Abdominals are doing 120% of the work. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach both arms back, palms face the floor even though the hands are lifted. Little circles. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Keep driving feet down, belly button up. Reverse. And we'll come down and rest. You can hang out here on the floor, relax, or come into a child's pose. Take some deep breaths into your lower back. And let's come up to hands and knees again. All right, we're gonna do a little rotation. You can do this holding a weight or not. We're gonna take your right arm to the side and then lift that arm up as high as you can, breathe in. Exhale, reach under to the left. Nice and slow. Inhale, open up to the right. Exhale, reach under to the left. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale under. And we'll switch. You can hold a weight with your left hand or not. Reach that arm out to the side and up to the ceiling. When you can't go any further, reach underneath yourself to the right. Inhale, rotate up to the left. Exhale, under to the right. Slow and controlled. If you're holding a weight, let that go. Both hands to the floor, spread your fingers wide. We'll tuck the toes under your feet and hover your knees just barely off the floor. Stay and breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your hips way up, find a downward dog leg stretch. Hang out here or pedal the feet, or any variations that feel good to you. come back down to both knees. And we're gonna use the weights again. You can use one or both weights. We're gonna come to a high kneeling position. So shoulders over hips, hips over knees. So we're after a straight line from your head to your knees. Okay, and we're gonna take the arms in front of you. And we're gonna hinge from the knees, so tilting back from the knees. Thigh stretch, and then come upright. Yeah, good. Keeping that straight line from your head to your knees. We're hinging from the knees, and then back up. Trying to tuck the pelvis here. Lengthen the lower back. 3 more. How far back is up to you. Last one. And we'll set those weights down. Come down to your forearms, down to your elbows. Okay, we're gonna take a big circle with your right knee. So you're gonna take that knee out to the side, bring that knee behind you and up, and then down, tap the floor. Again, right leg to the side, up behind you, and down. One more, side, back, and down. Reverse, reach it back, up to the side, down to the mat. 2 more, up, circle side, and down. One more big circle. And we'll reverse. Left knee to the side, back behind you, lift it up, and then lower, tap the floor. Side, up, big circle around and down. One more. Reverse. Back, up to the side, and down, tap the floor. Last one, big circle. Sit back toward the feet, child's pose, or any stretch that feels good to you. All right, let's come up to the hands. We're gonna tuck the toes underneath your feet. Sit your hips back toward your feet. You can hang out here for a foot stretch or come off the hands, sitting down toward the feet. If that's too much, you can always come back down to the hands. If you're upright, take some shoulder rolls, a little bit in each direction. And relax the shoulders, gently turn your head from one side to the other. Let's come back down to the hands. Walk the hands forward a little bit. Lift one or both feet, and you're just gonna circle that foot or ankle. Reverse. If you're on one foot, switch it out. Switching feet, circle. And reverse. And we're all done.